We are in the Reading Street book. We're on a new story. So we're on page 458 and 459. The title to the story's name is Rosa and Blanca. It's by Joe Hayes and it's illustrated by Jose Ortega. I guess that's Spanish. And it's realistic fiction. It tells about made-up events that could happen in real life. Next, you will read about Rosa and Blanca, two sisters with a clever idea. Very good. So let's have a look at the picture. I guess they live somewhere nice. Not a lot of buildings. Yeah, kind of farm or countryside at least. She's got shopping. Maybe she's been shopping. And the other sister
cleaning up the leaves.
Yeah, cleaning up the leaves. Cool. And then for some reason there's a big basket of tomatoes.
Must have something to do with
sweet corn and chilies. Maybe they're gonna eat something. Okay, ready? Okay. So, once there were two sisters named Rosa and Blanca. They loved each other very much. If their mother sent Rosa to the store to buy flour for tortillas, Blanca would go with her. If their mother told Blanca to sweep the sidewalk in front of their house, Rosa would help. Their mother would always say, "My daughters are so good to one another. They make me very happy. I think I am the luckiest mother in town. No, I am the luckiest mother in the country. No, I am the luckiest mother in the whole world." So I guess this is the mother. She got glasses.
That's Rosa and Blanca. I don't know who's.
She got glasses, but the daughters don't. I guess that's the daughters both sweeping up, helping each other. But we don't know who is Rosa and who is Blanca.
I think can we go back to the first?
Yep.
No, let me go.
I think there's a clue. Can you see the clue?
Yep, the hairband.
Yeah, look at the hairbands. So one has blue and one has red.
Wait.
And the right, yes, very good. So Rosa is red hairband and Blanca is blue hairband. Very good.
Yeah, I did it.
Rosa and Blanca. And shoes as well, look. Shoes too.
They both have the same.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Okay, when Rosa and Blanca grew up, Rosa got married. She and her husband had 3 children. Blanca didn't get married. She lived alone. One year, Rosa planted a garden. Blanca planted a garden too. They planted corn and tomatoes and good hot chilies. When the tomatoes were round and ripe, Rosa helped Blanca pick the tomatoes in her garden. Blanca helped Rosa pick the tomatoes in her garden. Very good. So that's still Rosa, red hat, and that's still Blanca, blue hat.
I guess Rosa is married and Blanca is not.
I guess so. Okay, let's have a look. That night, Rosa thought, "My poor sister Blanca lives alone. She has no one to help her make a living. I have a husband and helpful children. I will give her half of my tomatoes to sell in the market." Rosa filled a basket with tomatoes. She started toward Blanca's house. That very night, Blanca thought, "My poor sister Rosa has a husband and 3 children. There are 5 to feed in her house. Only I have myself. I will give her half of my tomatoes to sell in the market." Oh dear. So they are both thinking the same thing, both going to take a basket full of tomatoes to each other. So funny.
Yeah.
Oh. Blanca filled a basket with tomatoes. She started toward Rosa's house. The night was dark. The 2 sisters did not see each other when they passed. Rosa added her tomatoes to the pile in Blanca's kitchen. Blanca added her tomatoes to the pile in Rosa's kitchen. The next day, Rosa looked at her pile of tomatoes. "Vaya!" she said. "How can I have so many tomatoes? Did my tomatoes have babies during the night?" So funny. The next day, Blanca looked at her pile of tomatoes. "Vaya!" she said. "How can I have so many tomatoes? Did my tomatoes have babies during the night?" When the corn was ripe, Rosa helped Blanca pick her corn. Blanca helped Rosa pick her corn. That night, Rosa thought, "I will give half of my corn to Blanca to sell in the market." That night, Blanca thought, "I will give half of my corn to Rosa to sell in the market."
So funny.
Oh dear, I can see where this is going to end. Each sister filled a basket with corn. Rosa went to Blanca's house. Blanca went to Rosa's house. The night was dark. They did not see each other when they passed. Rosa added her corn to the corn in Blanca's house. Blanca added the corn to the corn in Rosa's house. The next day, Rosa said, "Vaya! How can I have so much corn? Did each ear invite a friend to spend the night?" The next day, Blanca said, "Vaya! How can I have so much corn? Did each ear invite a friend to spend the night?" Too funny.
What's vaya?
I think it's Spanish, and I'm saying it wrong. Vaya? Maybe it's Vaya. Vaya.
Viola.
Vaya. I don't know. I don't know Spanish. I'm just guessing. Maybe it's Vaya, not Vaya. When the chilies were red and hot, Rosa helped Blanca pick her chilies. Blanca helped Rosa pick her chilies. That night, Rosa thought, "I will give Blanca half of my chilies to sell in the market." That night, Blanca thought, "I will give Rosa half of my chilies to sell in the market." Each sister filled a basket with chilies. Just then, Rosa's youngest child started to cry. Rosa went to the child's room. She picked him up and rocked him.
That's a very young baby.
Yeah. Blanca was on her way to Rosa's house. When Rosa's child went to sleep, Rosa picked up her basket of chilies. She started out the door. Blanca was coming in the door. They both said, "Vaya!" Rosa said, "Blanca, what are you doing? Why do you have that basket of chilies?" Blanca said, "Rosa, what are you doing? Why do you have that basket of chilies?" Rosa said, "I was going to give half of my chilies to you." Blanca said, "But I was going to give half of my chilies to you." And both sisters started to laugh. So funny.
Yes.
Rosa said, "So that is why I still had so many tomatoes." Blanca said, "So that is why I had so much corn." The sisters hugged each other. The next day, Rosa and Blanca went to their mother's house. They told their mother what they had done. Their old mother smiled and hugged her daughters. She said, "My daughters are so good to one another. They make me very happy. I think I am the luckiest mother in town. No, I am the luckiest mother in the country. No, I am the luckiest mother in the whole world." Oh, it's very cute.
That sort. Never mind.
Go on, you thought what?
That sort the mother's body with like just this thick.
Oh, no. She's not that skinny. She just got her arms round them.
Mm.
Okay, let's do the critical thinking questions. So, how is Rosa and Blanca's relationship the same as Pearl and Wagner's?
Because they both have the same idea.
Yes, and they're both friends. Very good.
More like sisters, not friends.
Well, sisters can be friends as well. If you and your brother are not friends, you won't want to play with each other. You won't want to do anything with each other.
I only play with him a little bit.
Maybe you can play more. Number 2. Rosa and Blanca's mother says she is the luckiest mother in the whole world. Why does the author tell this?
Because the two daughters help each other,
Yeah,
and the
very
mother
good.
doesn't need to worry about both of them.
Exactly, and she doesn't need to scold them or tell them off because they're not getting along together. Okay, next one. So when Rosa's child started to cry on page 467, what happened first? And then what happened next? Do we need to turn back?
No.
I think so.
Yes.
Let's turn back. So we're back to 467. So, just then, Rosa's youngest child started to cry. So first, Rosa went to the child's room. Second, or next, she picked him up
And
rocked him. Very good.
And put him back in his room.
Okay, so
it's rocking.
picked him up and rocked him. Very good. So that was number 3. And number 4, what did you predict the sisters would do with their vegetables?
Share.
Yeah, I guessed so too. Because they seem like they helped each other a lot at the beginning of the story. So why wouldn't they want to share with each other? But for different reasons. Okay, and then number 5, we can take a look at this because we're going to have to do some writing later on in the week. So we have to look back at page 462. How are the sisters alike and different? Provide evidence to support your answer. So we can go back to 462 now, just very briefly. It's the beginning of the story, I think. So 462 is the perfect picture. So you can say how they are different and how they are the same.
Different colors of hats and
Maybe the bodies are a little bit different. So Rosa, she's had children. She kind of looks a little bit bigger. You know, her body looks a bit...
But she's taller, she's bigger.
Well, she's sat down, knelt down, so you can't really tell that. But you can tell if you look at their arms. She does have bigger arms and she looks like she has a bigger butt. So maybe because she's had a child, she has more weight. She's bigger than her sister, I guess. And things that are the same, they kind of have the same face. Different hairstyle, though. They have different clothes.
And
same pants. Same skin. Same color skin.
And different hats.
Yeah.
Longer. One likes red and one likes blue.
Very good. Okay, so we will do a writing exercise in the middle of the week to do with them. And we will say bye for now. Bye.